Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. And before we get into this video, I'll talk about the video a little bit later. I just want to get this concept out the way. For all the active subscribers, I thank you for staying active on the channel. I know I've been gone for a long time, like 2 or 3 months, but I will explain all that later. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably know already. But anyway, before I get into this video, I'd just like to talk about how I'm going to be posting these videos in the near future. So these next couple of weeks, I just want to get everyone's request out the way. So if you want to request any type of video, if you just need any type of statue, house, pixel art in your world, I will make that tutorial just so you can have it in your world. So just let me know in the comments whatever you want me to post. I will post that for like 1 or 2 weeks straight. So I just want to spam those requests out the way before I post what I'm going to be posting in the near future. So to kick it off, just say thank you for all the active subscribers. I just like to post this easy house tutorial. So all the materials that you see in my hotbar is the materials that you're gonna be needing for the video. So that being said, you're gonna need pillar quartz, you're gonna need some cyan stained clay, some oak wood slabs, some oak fences, some white stained glass panes and glass, and you're gonna need some oak wood stairs just for that part right there, and you're gonna need some stone. So let's go ahead and get started, and I have a plot laid out for us so we can go ahead and get this tutorial on the way. So we're gonna be building it in the back of the house. So I'm not gonna do a full tour of the house just yet. I'll probably make that another video, just show you some of the interior, and I'll probably link it in the playlist just so you can watch it back to back. So to kick it off, we're gonna be needing a pillar court. So once you have your pillar courts out, we're gonna be placing a block right there. And once you do that, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going to the left. So let's go ahead and count those blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So once you do that, we're going to do another pillar court facing upwards on that side. So you should have 9 blocks on the ground right there, just to kick it off. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to add the stairway so you can actually get up to the house. And that being said, we're going to be using the oak wood stairs, so just place 2 oak wood stairs right there. Then we're just going to do the exact same thing that we did over there, over here. So we had 1 facing up, then we did 7 blocks going to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a block going to the facing forward. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to get out your oak fences, or you can use whatever materials you want to use. This is just the materials that I'm using for the tutorial. So what we're going to do, we're going to place the 7 blocks on the 7 blocks going to the side, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 blocks going like that, and we're also going to do it over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So with the pillar courts, this is going to be the easy part. All you have to do is place 4 blocks going upward on each side of the pillar courts that's facing upward. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 blocks going up right there. Then we have 4 more blocks going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. And 4 blocks right here. So once you have that, that's going to be the easy part out the way. So now it's going to be the oak wood fences, and just make those go up 3 on each side. So it should be the same length as the pillar courts. So this house is really easy, that's why it's titled Easy House Tutorial. So I have a whole playlist. If you want to check that out for all the new subscribers, just check my playlists and you should find a couple. So what we're going to do now, we're actually going to have a place to actually walk on the house, which is going to be the patio. So for the patio, we're going to be using stone blocks. So that being said, we're going to be having 4 blocks going backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, you should know what we're going to do now. So we're just going to bring that 4th block all the way over to the other side where we placed the block on that side. So right here, we're just going to end it off. And all you have to do now is, I'm just going to get an arrow view so you can, if you want to pause the video, take your time, just pause the video throughout the video. So all you have to do now is fill this in completely with stone. So once you do that, let me go ahead and, there we go. So just fill that in completely. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to add the pillar quartz going sideways. And that's going to be really easy. Okay, so once you have that part, all we're going to have to do now is add some pillar quartz going to the side, and it's going to be a total of 4. So right next to these stone blocks, all we're going to do is a count of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And going over to the right side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let me just go ahead and give you a view on if you want to pause the video. So once you have that, what we're going to do now is we're going to be counting like, let's just go 5 blocks up from the ground right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're just gonna go 5 blocks up. So once you have that, all we're gonna do now is add the oak fences, counting 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and going up on this side, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh nope, not right there. 1, 2, and 3. So we're just gonna do the same thing over here. Count 5 blocks going to the sky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then go all the way down with the fences and go all the way across. So you should have something that looks like this currently. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to actually make the house itself. So that part is really easy. It doesn't take any skill at all to make this house, obviously. So once we do that, we're just going to be breaking this house down one by one. So I'm just going to do this side of the house first, then we're going to be working on the front. So once you have that, what we're going to do now is we're going to be counting 5 blocks going to the right. So sideways with the pillar quartz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So with the cyan stained clay, what we're going to do now is we're going to add it right on top of the pillar quartz that we have on the side. And what we're going to do, we're just going to have the cyan stained clay going all the way up on the same length as the pillar quartz. So you should have something that looks like this. So now we're going to have the pillar quartz as the gutter, or not the gutter, but the shutters. The shutters, not the gutter. What the hell am I talking about? So we're going to have the pillar quartz as the shutter, and we're just going to be counting up 2, like so. Now it's going to be time for the glass panes, and we're just going to go over 2. 2 by 2 window, and we're just gonna have another pillar quartz like so. So now it's gonna be time to count out some more blocks, and we can count out 5 more blocks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have that so far. Then we're just gonna have a 2 little spacing right here, and you can just bring that all the way across like so. And once you have that, now it's going to be time to place 5 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once you do that, all you have to do now is add a cyan stained clay going all the way across until you hit the end. So once you do that, it's going to be time to make another window. So we're just going to have a 2 by 2 window. And we're just going to have some white stained glass right there. And once you have that, all you have to do now is have the cyan stained clay going like so. Then we could just break these extra 3 blocks. I thought we're gonna need them, but we don't. So once you have that, all you have to do is add 1 more sideways. Well, no, you can break that, and you can just make it going all the way up to the same height as that side over there. So once you have that, with the cyan stained clay, all you have to do is go right above the window, like so. So hopefully I wasn't rushing this part of the house, because it's really easy. I mean, if you just pause the video right now, you should be able to get it. So once you do that, all we're going to do is continue and do the same thing as we did on the bottom to the top. But I am going to explain it. I'm not going to cut throughout the video unless I get over there, because that is the same exact thing as over here. So once you do that, all you have to do is add a sideways pillar quartz all the way on top of the clay. So you should have something that looks like this. So once you do that, we're just going to add the same exact thing that we have on the bottom to the top. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly so this video doesn't be too long, longer than it needs to be. So we have that. As you can see, we have the base as we started down there. So as we did below us, we added the same windows. And like I said, if you want to use any other materials, let me know on Twitter. Like, just follow me at JMasterGaming and tweet me a picture of the house that you made with the other materials if you decide to make it with other materials. So once you have that, just keep doing it like we've been doing on the bottom. Just add it to the top. But like I said, I really do apologize for being that inactive for like 2 to 3 months. I mean, it's not acceptable when you have a YouTube channel. So I just like to apologize for that, but I am back, so we're not going to talk about the past. We're just going to move on from that, and we're just going to continue posting on a daily basis since I don't have any activities at all. So I'm free for you guys now. So let me just fly back over here just in case if you want to pause the video. So if you want to pause this video, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to work on the other side. I'm just going to pause the video and I'm just going to fade it out so you can see the other side done. So I will be right back. Okay, now we're back at the front of the house, and I just want to show you this really quick before we move on to the front. So as you can see, we have both sides done, and as you can see from this view, it's the exact same thing. So I just want to show you this side for the people that want to see it. If you want to pause the video, as you can see, it's the same exact thing that we had over to the right side. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the front of the house. And the front of the house is even easier than the side. So just to kick it off, what we're going to do, right next to this these stone blocks, all we're going to have to do now is add these pillar courts going to the side. Just like we have the base on the side of the house, we're just going to make the same base on the front of the house really quick. So once we have that, we're just going to pinpoint like where the door and stuff is going to be at really quick. But before we do that, as you know, it's going to be right here on these 2 blocks. But before we do that, we're just going to be working to the left, to the right on this house. So all you have to do is pull out some seance stand clay, and what we're going to do, we're going to count 5 blocks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once you have 5 blocks with the seance stand clay, we're just going to be placing some windows down. So it's going to be another 2 by 2 window, like so. And on this side, all you have to do is go up 3 with the seance stand clay. So you should have 4 and counting. So once you do that, you're just going to do the same exact thing on this side, and we're just going to connect each side together. So once you have that, and we're going to add another layer of seance stand clay. So after that, we're going to add the doorway. So as you can see, it should line up with this pillar. So we're just going to add another pillar, and it's going to be going up 3. And we're going to skip 2 spaces for the door and add 3 more. So now all you have to do is get out some, your choice of a door. I'm just going to use the Oakwood door since I use it for the tutorial. And once you do that, right on top of the doors, we're going to have a white stained glass right on top, just to give it some view, some lighting. So once you do that, all we're going to have to do is copy and paste what we placed right there over here. So we have 2 blocks of seance stained clay, like so. Then we have it connecting, going all the way up. Then we had the window, the 2 by 2 window, white glass, and blocks right across. So once you have that, all you have to do is connect these blocks right across. And once we have that, now all we have to do is continue the pattern with the side pillar courts going all the way across from the front, like so. So once you have that, all you have to do now is copy and paste these windows on top, and right over the door we're just going to have a window also. So once we have that, let's just go ahead and continue doing that. So once you do that, just add these windows in. There we go. So just continue going all the way across. like so. So you should have a grasp of how the how to actually make this tutorial. You should remember it if you want to build it in your world without just looking in at one time at the video. So that's why I like making these easy tutorials, so you can actually learn how to make it. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to make the roof of the patio. So we're going to be using the oak wood slabs for this, and it's just going to be really easy. All you have to do is cover, we could just place the first block right on top of that pillar court. And once you do that, all you have to do is do one to the front and one to the left side. So that's going to be like the start of everything, because that's going to be how it's going to be laid out. So once you do that, just go all the way across, and you should be on top of the pillar courts right now. And remember, one to the front and one to the right. So once you have that, just add one all the way across from the layer we just placed. So once you do that, all you have to do is cover this part up with the oak wood slabs. So just connect this part with the house now. And we're just going to fill that completely in with oak wood slabs. So once you have that, just continue filling it in. Like so. And we should be almost done filling it in. So once we have that, all you have to do now is work on the back of the house. And the back of the house is really easy, so let's go ahead and fly and go ahead and knock that out. So the back of the house, all we have to do first off is connect these pillar courts going all the way to the left to the right side of the house. Like that. So once you have that, all you have to do now is get your cyan stained clay and go all the way across with a full layer right on top of those pillar courts. Now it's going to be time to add some 2x2 windows like we've been doing in the whole entire video. Like that. Then we're going to skip 2 blocks right there. Then we're just going to add them right across. So all we're doing now is looking all the way across where we added those windows, and just add them to the back of the house. So just add these glass panes. And once you add these glass panes, all you have to do now is fill these gaps in with the clay. So just fill these gaps in. So once you have that, all you have to do now is add a full layer going sideways, as we've been doing with the pillar courts, all the way across like that. And whatever we added on the bottom row, obviously we're just going to add it to the front. So once we do that, just add a full layer of the cyan stained clay. So once we have that, just add 2 layers. Well, the same windows. Just 2x2. Hopefully you can't hear my phone in the background. My phone's been blowing the fuck up. So once you have that, just continue going right in the middle. Hopefully you have this part down packed now, because it's just the same exact thing that we had on the bottom. And go all the way across. And now we're done with the whole entire house. So before we end this video, I just want to add the roof, and I want to add those what is it, the slabs all the way around. So I think that's the only thing we had to add before I do the interior in the next video. If you guys want to see that, just let me know in the comments. I will bring the interior video out. So just add these oak wood slabs all the way around, just to give it some detail around the house, so it just won't look like a block. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this style of house, because I have a couple of more that I want to post. One has a garage, one has a lot more detail that I show you, which is right there, and that's like a duplex style box house. So for the roofing, all you have to do is find this open spot right there, just like we did down here. So just find that spot and go all the way around. And once you have that, just add a full layer off the house. and we're just gonna go all the way around like so, and just do a full layer all the way around. Then once you do that, we're just gonna fill the layer all the way in. Then you're gonna have yourself another easy house tutorial in your world, and your world is just gonna continue to grow with my tutorials. So continue just filling that in with the slabs. So just continue filling that in, and like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any requests on any type of video you want me to post for a week or two, I'm just going to be posting straight, just back to back to back, just flooding the feed, just with the videos that you guys want. Then I'm just going to go back to what I want to post, just so the channel can kind of kick back off since I've been away for so long. So remember to comment below what video you want to see, and I will post it immediately because I have nothing else to do. I'm applying for jobs right now since I'm finna graduate from high school. So once I get in college, I'm gonna have a lot of more free time to post for you guys. So you don't have anything to worry about. Just senior year is really hectic, and sometimes you have to make sacrifices, and YouTube just had to be one of those. But I am back now, so don't even worry about anything that I'm talking about right now because that is the past. So once you have that, now it's going to be time to look at your finished house. So my name is Jay, J Master Gaming, and don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this house tutorial. And I'm looking at this house now, and even if you want to add another layer going all the way around just to give it some spice, just add 2 layers going off the house, so it'll look a lot better. I think that's what I did on the original house, but we're just going to add it anyway because I like how this looks anyway. So once you add that, now we're going to be done with your house, and you're going to be able to enjoy it. And you can furnish it, or you can ask for the video in the comments if you want to see the tutorial for some furniture. So my name is Jay, or J Master Gaming, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. And my name is Jay, J Master Gaming, and peace out.